Hello, I'm Major General J.P. McGee, the Director of the Army's Talent Management Task Force, the organization responsible for the development and administration of the Battalion Commander Assessment Program, or BCAP. The purpose of this video message is to give you some insight about BCAP prior to your arrival at Fort Knox. Our mission is to run a selection and assessment program that is world-class, fair, consistent, and safe in order to select the very best officers to place in 05 level command and key billets. The overall premise of BCAP is that additional relevant information about officers competing for command will allow the Army to select the very best for these critical positions. In January and February of this year, we ran the first BCAP. When we looked at the results of the BCAP, we realized that BCAP selected officers who demonstrated higher cognitive ability, who were more physically fit, who were better communicators in the verbal and written form, and who were less toxic than those who would have been selected under the legacy CSL system. We think overall this means we're selecting officers who possess higher potential for high levels of performance in command and continued service. BCAP represents a historic shift in how the Army selects officers for battalion command. It's the largest leadership assessment and selection program in the history of the Army. It's the largest gathering of operational psychologists to support an assessment and selection program. It encompasses the largest amount of data gathered about the abilities of the officer, and it represents the largest gathering of peer and subordinate information to inform a decision about where to place an officer in the history of the Army. I'll explain much of this in more detail to you in my in-person, in-brief to your cohort, but rest assured that the cadre at BCAP are here to ensure your success. We want you to succeed, and we are here to assist you in excelling at BCAP. We will not play any tricks or games with you, and we will do everything in our power to assist you while you're here. Our job is to make you successful. Your safety is critically important to us, and we have built BCAP in order to ensure that you are at minimal risk from the COVID-19 disease. We've worked with military medical specialists who have examined and certified each of our events to mitigate risk to everyone. Each of you will be tested for COVID-19 prior to admission into the BCAP bubble. Everyone will be screened for COVID-19 symptoms on a daily basis. Each of us has a critical role to play in ensuring that the BCAP remains safe. Please ensure you take all the steps needed to keep everyone safe, and that includes wear a mask at all times, maintain social distancing, wash your hands and your workstations on a regular basis. Together and with discipline, we can ensure that BCAP remains safe for both candidates and cadre. My advice to you is simple and straightforward. Arrive at BCAP well-rested and prepared to take a number of physical and mental assessments. You'll be required to take a height-weight test as well as an Army physical fitness test. You'll be required to take a writing assessment, a cognitive, non-cognitive assessment. You'll be required to participate in a leader reaction exercise. You'll be required to take a series of psychometric assessments and conduct an interview with an operational psychologist. The final culminating event will be the Army Comprehensive Talent Interview, which will be held in a double-blind fashion. You will not be able to see the panel members, and they will not be able to see you. At the end of this interview, the panel members will consider the totality of the information gathered at BCAP and determine if each individual candidate is ready for command or not yet ready for command. Further, they will provide each candidate a verbal communication score based on their performance at the interview. Your time at BCAP will allow you to learn and grow, as well as be a great opportunity for you to reconnect with old comrades and make some new friends. As you participate in BCAP, I strongly encourage you to keep a list of your thoughts and observations so you can include it in your AER comments and we can continue to make BCAP better. I look forward to speaking with you on the day you arrive, when I will provide you an in-brief and answer any of your questions. Safe travels, talent wins.